So, do you remember when we had a podcast?
Yeah, what a throwback that was. Anyway. Let's get into it.
Okay.
So you guys are listening to our new podcast.
Podcast?
It's a podcast, and it's called Topics with an X. Topics with an X. Believe it or not, that name was not taken before. This is a talk podcast with me, Thomas Buckin.
And myself, Taylor Gatto.
And we basically will pick a topic every week or every other week, and break it down for you guys to enjoy. It'll be about a half hour in length, so if you can allocate that much time, then you're golden Gucci gang.
And know what? That's a lot shorter than the podcasts that we were creating.
Yeah, and that's actually a good explanation to lead into what we did before this. So if you guys have been listening last year
to Talking with Thomas and Taylor.
Yeah, that was our first endeavor into the podcasting scene. And we did a whopping 3 episodes.
Yeah, whopping 3 hours, though.
3 full hours.
Yes.
And that was fun. We kind of got our toes wet with it and got slammed with some setbacks.
Yes.
Notably, some issues that we were having with our host at the time, which we shall not mention their name, at SoundCloud. Anyway, we're back. Now you can listen to us on a variety of different places. More to come in the future for sure. But you can download our podcasts at topics with an x.lib, L-I-B, syn.com. And you can subscribe to there to be updated all the time with our new podcast.
Do it.
It's going to be worth your while for sure. This will also be available on iTunes to start, I think.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
This episode we will be talking about where we've been for the past few months.
Yeah, it's been a couple, eh?
Yeah. Our last episode went up in the end of November.
Really?
And now it's getting to the end of February. Yeah.
Good
it's almost
Lord.
3 months.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Or a cold minute.
We took some time off to deal with some seasonal depression and
some seasonal crippling depression.
Yes, and the winter season took a toll on everyone, to say the least.
Yeah.
But we're now back with more energy and hopefully ready. New year, new us, 2 months in. It's going to be March soon, so next week is March.
Next week is going to be March.
Holy, yeah.
Yeah, we've got some upcoming stuff too.
Some things planned.
Yes.
I love how we take time off and then we start our podcast when things are starting to pick up.
Yeah, it's mid-semester.
So, our commitment is there. We will hopefully, I think we have a better game plan.
That, and I feel like because we intend on, recording and coming up with episodes that are less than an hour, it's going to be a lot easier.
It should be easier for editing as well.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And exporting.
And hopefully just everything will be a lot smoother this time around because we are being a little bit more serious with things. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
Let's just do a quick rundown of the things that have occurred since they've last heard from us.
Would you like to start?
Sure. So since November, our semester was over. So, there's that. Christmas happened. New Year's, 2018. Christmas was a good time.
Yeah.
For some. And another time for others.
Yeah.
How was your end of the year?
I just would like to say that, 2017 was a fabulous year.
Yeah.
And, it ended with a form of closure. And that was that. Everything happens for a reason. And I think that 2017 ended the way it did for a reason. And so, yeah. So, would you like to know, where I've been, Thomas?
I think we can get to that. I think we'll need another episode to explain that more fully.
Yeah, I think, it's hard to understand right now, but Thomas and I have planned, an episode where we where we get into a little bit more depth that, what I was just discussing. But, it's a new year, and,
new habits have formed.
New habits.
Taylor has picked up vitamin water.
Yeah.
She drinks that.
Actually, I haven't had one in I can't remember the last time I had one.
2 weeks.
I've been taking vitamins, though. Thomas has got me taking vitamins.
Yeah, I have. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. I've actually gotten the opportunity to do some fun things within the past couple months.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think that, if things didn't go down the way they did, I wouldn't have the opportunity to do those things.
So it's like bitter but sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. Also, to completely change the subject from where you were going, Eminem released a new album in December of 2017. So
hooray to that!
Yeah, rep that. Gotta promote my homeboy from Detroit, even though I'm not from Detroit. But yeah, that's good. If you haven't listened to that, go give it a listen because
it's pretty good.
It's good. It's got some bops on there, so I think it's worth a listen.
What else happened at the end of the year? Anything extravagant?
Tide Pods.
Don't eat them. Go for the
Don't eat the Tide Pods. Get the Cascade Ultra Packs.
It's worth it.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper. So, yeah, that was good. That was fun. Our semester finished. You went on a little trip.
Yes, and that's what I was saying. Got the opportunity to do some fun things. I went to Montreal with my homegirls. And
yeah, that was nice.
We got wicked drunk. And that was...
Yeah, legally, though.
Legally.
Yeah.
Y'all know that, but...
Those lips have never touched liquor in Ontario.
I would never drink in Ontario. Are you kidding me?
Me either.
The
only thing that I drink in Ontario is milk.
You drink way too much milk.
Milk, that's it. Oh, yeah, I got a new job. And then I lost my job.
Yeah, congrats.
We'll go into that in another episode because that's a whole...
I feel like this episode right now is kind of is a huge teaser.
Yeah.
We're getting back into it and we have a lot that we really want to, talk about and we feel like we should share and it'd be a good time to share.
Yes.
I think the purpose of this is to kind of get back into the groove,
Yeah, get into the groove by Madonna.
Yeah. Explain where we've been. I think the start of the semester as well, we're just getting started and it's a little bit hectic and a lot going on. So, a lot of changes have been happening in life.
Yes.
And it's kind of been difficult to balance the podcast with all of those other things that we need to prioritize.
Yeah. And honestly, there's a lot to look forward to cover in the next few installments of this podcast. Yep. We've got some big things planned, which is good. Mm-hmm. So aside from our little trips that you went on and my job that I got.
You did something, didn't you?
Did I?
You had fun with Marton a couple times.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did, yeah. That's true.
Did you scream in the car?
Okay, yeah, we did. So, we did. We had a good New Year's Eve, but it was fun.
You've gotten a rail pass since...
Oh, bless up. Yes, I have. That is literally the best purchase of 2018 by far.
My mom keeps saying to me, she's like, I should have gotten you that.
Next semester, get one. Get one next semester.
No,
that is so...
especially for people like you and I that take the train that. Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what a rail pass is, basically it allows students to ride the VIA train all they want for a semester for $600 after tax, $630 after tax.
Which is worth it because Thomas got this rail pass.
Yeah.
I do a different deal that they have, which is you get 6 rail passes and you have to choose the 2 destinations.
Yeah, so 6 one-way tickets. 6
one-way tickets and you have to pick 2 destinations. So I pick Oakville and London. And when it comes down to it, the amount of times that she's purchased this package deal, it has costed more than the rail pass per semester. So it's honestly worth it. And
people say that they don't use the train enough to make the rail pass make sense. But if you had the rail pass, you could use the train enough to make it make sense. I could go home every weekend, but then I ended up getting a job and I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, then I lost my job and...
Now you can go home.
So, woohoo. And on top of that, I'm also earning VIA preference points to, work towards free trips after my rail pass is done.
Yeah.
I have enough VIA points to go on a free trip to Montreal. So, I'm living for that. I cannot wait. I just don't know when I'm going to do that. But probably over the summer, maybe, hopefully. Don't know. But yeah, that is good. The rail pass is awesome. Our new semester started. new classes.
It started 5 weeks ago. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's been 5 weeks on it. For me, it's been a long 5 weeks.
My life has been such a limbo recently that I'm
she's been in and out of life.
You know it.
Yeah. I mean...
I've been here, I've been not here.
I'm more shook that there's only so long to go. Like...
I know.
It's going to be over soon.
It's going to be so weird not living here.
That's true. Like, moving back to London will be very difficult. Or a big adjustment. Like, moving all my stuff out of my dorm is going to be the hardest thing.
It's going to be, like, I am leaving with a lot more stuff than I came with.
Yeah.
A lot more.
So and I could barely bring everything on the way here, so I don't know how that's
Well,
gonna work.
my parents just bought a new Jeep with a hitch on it, so we're bringing a trailer. So.
Yeah, you're living then. Yeah. So we'll see. Well, that's something I'll deal with when it comes to.
We don't talk about that right now.
Next semester will be easy because we'll be able to move in early.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yes, hopefully. That alludes to me and Taylor applied to become RAs.
We're going to be finding out any day now.
Any day now, like tomorrow and maybe. I'm
sitting on the edge of my freaking seat. It's a close call.
Yeah, honestly, by the time this podcast come out, the decision might have been made.
This is really important to me, and like, I used to say, I don't care either way, but like right now I'm kind of really relying on it.
Yeah, honestly, at this point in the game, I'm really, really relying on this. And like, as much as if I don't get it, I don't know what will happen.
We gotta figure something out.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out. And like, I'm confident that I hopefully will get this position, but I'm not going to be overly confident and be devastated if I don't.
Well, that's the same with me. Like, I know that it's a really hard say here.
There was a lot of people applying.
A lot of people that are very qualified people, though. Like, I know there's a handful of people that I think deserve it just as much as I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's going to be tough because I know as much as I want everyone to get it, like, some people will not. And, like, sad.
I will just feel really, really, really bad if I get it and you don't.
You think you'll feel bad?
Other way around, I wouldn't care. Like, I'd be happy for you, but I really honestly think that you deserve it, and like, it'd make me really sad if they did.
Well, thanks, but I think,
and I'm being genuine. I'm not being like, oh my god, like,
it's so good.
Like, I feel really bad.
I feel the same way though. Like, as much as like, I would not be if neither of us got it.
I'd be like, all right, let's have a party.
But then if you got it and I didn't, like, I would still be like happy for you, and then I would just kind of like. Because there's been times in the past where I've really wanted something and I didn't get it, and then something else came up and ended up being better for me in the end. So whatever happens, like, I'm sure it will bring new avenues for me. I'll like have a different experience next year than I did this year for sure. So whatever that means, I'm looking forward to it. I'd
be happy to live here again.
Yeah.
Like,
I would.
I love it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Some people don't like living in residence, but...
We've made it, like, our house.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to, like, high school, where it's like you get what you put into it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like I've put enough into it that I feel...
I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where I love going home, but when I'm at home, I miss my bed here. A lot.
I miss my sheets.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have a lot of sheets, but like.
Explain your wish list.
Oh yeah, so on Amazon, I should find the link and then let them know the link in case they want to buy me something. Okay. But maybe in a different episode. But basically, I have a wish list on Amazon of just like bedding and blankets and like pillows that I would really love to get, and I have been like frequently. Well, not like too frequently. I'm not crazy, but I will periodically like search through Amazon to see if there's like any nice sheets that I think I would like. And the thing about Amazon is that you don't get to feel this stuff before, and that's really how I buy stuff a lot of the times. If I go into a store, I'm literally touching everything, like feeling it, and if it feels right, like it is almost devastating if it feels really good, but then I can't afford it because I'm just like, there's just so much internal turmoil of like, this feels so right, but I can't. It's so wrong at the same time. So I don't know. It's like, it's a constant battle, But if you guys want to help me win that battle and
oh my God,
fuel my love for bedding and homely sheets, then I will probably post. Maybe I'll post a link to the Amazon page on our Facebook page.
Do it.
And yeah, talking about our Facebook page, if you go to facebook.com/topics podcast, you can like us there, and then you'll be updated whenever we get a new episode out.
Yeah. So it's worth it.
It is. It's #worth.
I feel like we're real people, and you guys can, like, connect to that.
Yeah.
You know, there's no tea, no shade.
Yeah, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. Oh, that's something that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Yes, Taylor, you want to talk about that?
I've been like, so Thomas has introduced me to one of the best television shows I have ever watched.
Yeah.
And on a different level, though, I started watching Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, alongside Thomas, who has rewatched the episodes with me here.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely addictive and amazing, and it has made me want to be a drag queen.
Yeah. And
I want to meet RuPaul, and I want him to tell me that I am a star. Yes, please.
Good. Yeah, if you want to buy us tickets to DragCon, it's in Los Angeles. They also have one in New York, so that one's probably more possible. But yeah, it's basically, if you guys don't know what Drag Race is, it's kind of like America's Next Top Model, except with drag queens, and they compete to be America's Next Drag Superstar.
Yeah.
And there's like quite a few seasons now. There's 9 regular seasons and 3 seasons of like their All-Stars episodes.
Yeah.
Which is like a completely different.
It's so intense. Oh my God. So we just watched All-Stars 2.
Yeah.
And I was shook.
Yeah, literally.
Because we had just watched seasons 7 and 8 of the regular season.
At this point, Taylor had only seen seasons 8 and 7.
And I just started watching season 4 as well. And, oh my goodness. That show is freaking intense.
Yeah.
Like, intense. I wouldn't be surprised if half of those people left with a depression.
They went home with like
intense.
A death wish because it was just too real for them.
Oh, goodness. But like the quality of the queens though is just so like
they're the best of the best.
Alive.
They're there.
Mm-hmm. Strength.
And like it is just very entertaining, and also it's like an important show too.
It's important. Also, it's been a huge not aid in my depression. It's aiding my
therapeutic.
Depression. Seriously, it's helped me out a lot recently to take my mind off things, because I feel like I'm just off in Taylorland all the time.
Taylorville, T-Town.
I'd rather be in RuPaul land, you know? So it's brought me there.
Imagine if RuPaul got like a theme park.
I would believe it. I would straight up believe it.
RuTown.
She's got everything.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to.
Yeah, and teasers.
Teasers for new episodes. So stay tuned for that. Even though you might have to wait a couple weeks or so.
Who knows?
But it'll be worth it. And what else have we been doing? Our classes have been...
You and I only have one class together.
Yeah, so the fact that we're even doing this podcast says a lot.
Yeah, the fact that we even talk to each other still, you know.
And our class together is Friday. Yeah, on Friday.
The last day of the week. We went from having every class
to having one.
To having one. But it's not weird though. Like, it doesn't feel like.
Yeah, because we both live in residence.
That's true.
And like that's it.
We still watch RuPaul till like midnight. So.
Yeah. And now I don't have class on Mondays, so I have like a long weekend every week.
And I have class all day on Monday.
That's true. I got a gym membership.
Yeah. Congrats.
Congrats. I'm beginning to regret it, honestly.
Well, you went there a couple times.
Yeah, I gotta go more. Like, I gotta go more.
Yeah.
To get my money's worth.
Exactly.
Because, like, whether or not I go, I still have to pay. Mm-hmm. So, I got it for, like, a gym that is not in Oakville.
Nope.
There isn't one in Oakville, but there's 2 in Windsor. So... that was something that helped me decide.
Oh my god.
And there's one in downtown Toronto that is literally like the bougiest, fanciest gym that I've ever been to. And there's also another one in Mississauga, which is nice, that has a pool.
And a tanning
bed and a massage table. Although the equipment at the one in Mississauga is not really that great. That one is like there for other reasons.
Yeah.
So that's good. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm on a fitness journey. I've literally been on a fitness journey since like...
You're telling me.
like, no lie, since last July, I was like, I'm starting a fitness journey, and it's only been downhill. Like
I said, you're telling me I'm on a food journey. My fitness journey turned into a food journey. This girl can't stop eating.
Yeah, well, we know who we have to thank for that. Okay.
Like I said, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
Yeah. But, I think it's the fact I've realized that although it's taken me many months, the more time that passes, the more I commit to it. Because, like, even at the beginning of the semester, it was not, like, I did not go to the gym at all. What's that? Who's that? Don't know who that is. Don't know what that is. Don't affiliate. But, yeah, like, as time has gone, I've realized that, like, this is something that I want. But the thing is, I don't want to be a meathead, like, at the gym.
No.
I don't want to be addicted to the gym.
You're not, though. Like,
Thanks.
when you go, you actually enjoy yourself, I feel. Whereas there's a lot of people that go because they feel like they absolutely need to, and they don't even necessarily like being there.
And you know what? Sometimes I think that I should have that mentality when I'm there, and, like, because you always feel good after. That's the thing.
I like doing the fitness ball stuff. I like doing cardio first, but on the elliptical, because, like, that's a good warm-up for me because I don't die. Mm-hmm. And then I like lifting a little bit. I like doing some core exercises. Yeah. And then the fitness ball. And then after that, like, I'm good.
Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I think part of the reason why I've been going to the gym more so is because I have, like, a partner to go. Like, if honestly, like, when you don't come with me, I'm just so popular. When you don't come with me, like, it's not the same. And honestly, that was one of the things that, like, in the summer, I wanted to have a gym partner.
That's a lot better. Like, the thing is, all the time I think about going, and then I'm like, oh, Thomas isn't here, so, like,
That's the thing, is that, like, it's so much easier, and you get so much more out of it when you go with someone else.
Honestly, though, because you motivate each other, and, like, I tried so many new things at the gym that I actually like doing.
Mm-hmm. Like squats.
Yeah. Thomas taught me how to do a squat.
No, the funny thing is that Thomas taught you how to do a squat, and then he found out that he doesn't know how to do it himself.
Yeah, you judge me like, oh, you don't know how to do a squat? I was like, oh, teach me, please. Teaches me, and then finds out that he's wrong.
But, I think I've been doing it more correctly. It's just that, like, I just get lazy, and then it's just not good. But it's something that I'm constantly fighting with, and I think I'm gaining ground on myself. Not that, like, at all, like, I'm not in bad shape.
No.
Like, that's the thing. That's part of the reason why it's so hard for me to get motivated to go to the gym, is because it's not like I need to have some, like, super drastic change. And that's, like, the dangerous part, is that I feel, like, comfortable with the way that I look now. So it's like, when I'm prioritizing the gym, I'm like, okay, well, what will I really gain from that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of looks, I thought of something that I did.
Yeah.
I cut my hair off.
Oh, that's true.
And I shaved the back of my head.
Yeah.
I had a Britney moment, and I'm fully happy that I did.
You had a Britney moment. I had a Britney moment in freaking September.
That's true, though. No, but I was feeling a change. I had this heavy, long hair. I love it. I loved it. I loved having long hair, but I just wanted to look in the mirror and see something a little different. So I cut, 3 inches off. Yeah. And I shaved the back of my head, and it's actually, growing.
It's coming in.
It's coming in, and it's getting curly now.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I'm so happy that I did it. I'm living.
And you know what? as you are shaving your hair off, I'm like growing it back.
You're like, I want it back.
Oh my God. Like, I'm
sure I'll feel that way by the summertime. I'm like, oh my God, like worst decision ever. But I'm just enjoying it while I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Like the thing is that I shaved my head in like September, and it was like, I was like, oh yeah, now this is what it looks like. Like I know what it is like and whatnot. But the thing is that like getting from having no hair to having a full head of hair that like I had before takes so long, and I'm just done waiting. Like I'm done waiting.
I didn't know you.
Yeah, you didn't really.
When I knew you, you didn't have hair.
And I mean, like.
So, like, I don't remember what that was like.
My student card is me with longer hair, but even then, like, I took that photo.
Oh, yeah, that's long.
Yeah, and, like, I'm living. Maybe I'll post a photo of my student card online so you can see. But, yeah, like, I am so looking forward to this summer. Think of how long my hair will be by then. I will be living.
I have no idea. I'm going to grow it out until, well, the shaved part I'll probably keep shaving, but like I'm going to grow the rest of my hair out for a while. I'll just keep shaving it until I'm done with it.
Yeah, and the thing is that by then, for it to grow back to the same length as everything else, it will have so many awkward stages of like, it's like 4 inches long and the rest of my hair is like 10.
And the thing is, it would be different if I had straight hair. But I have curly hair.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a little furrow. But who knows, right? Because
we don't know.
I know people that shave their head and their hair grows in like so differently. Like sometimes
you'll have straight hair grow up.
Well, no, but it might not be like super ringlet curly.
Yeah.
Like it might just be like the rest of my hair where it's kind of like flat and weird.
You won't be Shirley Temple.
Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
It might grow back red.
I'll give an update. It might grow back red.
Who knows?
I wish. I love red hair.
Yeah, red hair is cool. Says two people who don't have red hair. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've been up to. Yeah. It's already been 27 minutes of us talking about this. So hopefully if you're still listening, you can check back.
It's going to get better from here. It will.
And you know what? It always does. Like every episode of the 3 from our last podcast was better than the previous one.
It did. And like I said, this is just kind of a getting back into it, kind of getting a feel for it again, because at the beginning I was kind of like, what do you say? I love you.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, you guys can come along with us on this journey.
Yes. Ask questions.
Yes. Be vocal.
Please.
Participate.
Give us stuff to talk about.
Yes.
We're here for you.
If you want us to talk about you, let us know.
We'll roast you.
Yeah, send us some submissions of people you want us to roast.
Oh my God.
and we will think about it. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you. Oh, and just one last thing, actually.
Oh, nice.